But her songs are all about like her actual love life or things that like care about her. And don't put your head up. And like how many people really like the way she like writes songs, she really like opens up to her fans and is like honest and writes about like her life.
That's true.
Like it's very personal, and that's something that's respectable.
It sounds like you prepared a speech.
Okay. No. There's just so many great things about her.
Yeah,
So the fact that she like the way she writes and what she writes about is respectable, and the fact that she writes it on her own. Now, yes, at points she has where it says co-writing, but even All Time Low does that. Almost every single singer or band where it says like co-written or something just means they wrote it in the same room as a producer who like gave them help. So it doesn't mean that someone else actually wrote it or wrote it with them. It's just like you have to give them credit.
Yeah.
So like All Time Low does that too, but they still write all their own songs. So no, like she does write all her own songs. So and yeah, like she's beautiful. That's why I have some different pictures of her. And second of all, just like some of her songs if you listen to, and then just her individual quotes, she's a very inspiring person. And like her quotes, and let me see, do I have her? If I can find her Fearless CD. So like the one CD she came out with was called Fearless, if you're not aware. And I don't have it in my room right now. But so it's called Fearless, and as you could imagine, it's all about like being fearless. And but the entire like she's just so deep with like what she says about like what being fearless is and like her definitions of love and stuff.
Zach, who got you that? Zach, who got you that?
There's quotes in it. So like, and she's all about like being your own person and like not letting other people tear you down and that kind of stuff. So, I'll just like conclude this with some quotes from like, isn't she gorgeous?
Who got you that, Zachary?
So to you or anyone else who has spent 4 minutes on me in some way, listening to just one song or watching one of my videos, thank you. I love you like I love sparkles and having the last word, and that's real love. All right. So, no. Second of all,
Carrie, I love you like I love sparkles.
No, but like she's down to earth. Like she says what she wants. She doesn't just like conform to like what society like what she should say.
You're getting so
okay.
into this.
Okay, another thing.
This is nothing.
It really isn't. Okay, so
Wow.
another thing is like she's one of the celebrities that like really tries to like she like cares about her fans, and like a lot of celebrities like All Time Low. Do you like All Time Low at all? So Rachel, with All Time Low a couple years ago, at Six Flags they had a concert and people were, like fighting over like they threw a hat in the audience and audience members were fighting over it. So like security actually started like tasing audience members, and All Time Low was like, "Fuck you, Six Flags, you can't do that," and they got kicked out of like the rest of the tour at any Six Flags and they can't play in Six Flags anymore. And they were like, "We don't care, like we had to stand up for our fans."
Right.
Like Taylor Swift's like just like one of those people that like really cares about her fans. And that kind of thing. Like, for example, my one friend...
How are you tying in the All Time Low and tasing with Taylor Swift?
No, like, just how All Time Low, like, cared about their fans and, like, puts fans first.
Well, when has Taylor Swift done that?
Oh, I'm getting to this. Multiple times. So, like, for example, my one friend loves Taylor Swift as much as me. Maybe even more. I know that's hard to imagine. So she wrote, like...
How old are you?
18. She wrote, like, a 6-page letter to Taylor Swift about how Taylor Swift, like, changed her life and inspired her to, like, be a better person and, like, go into music and this and that. And I really don't appreciate the laughing. You're gonna have to stop. So you're just crying because she's so perfect. I know. People, it's hard to like when you first get it. It takes some time to just absorb it. Someone can be that perfect. So she wrote like a 6-page letter about all of that. And Taylor Swift, because she comes from like that kind of like like local family, like So at her concerts, her family, like mother, father, brother, actually walk around the audience and like during like while people were waiting in line, just like meet people and say hi. Because, like, her whole family's, that same thing with trying to, like, meet the fans and all that. And so she met Taylor Swift's mother and gave her this, like, 6-page letter in an envelope about, like, just how much she loves Taylor Swift and how she changed, all that. Like, this really heartfelt letter about what Taylor Swift has meant to her. And she gets a picture with Taylor Swift's mom. She gives it to her. Now, Taylor Swift's mom actually read it, thought it was so beautiful. She gave the letter to Taylor Swift.
Well, she should.
Right.
It wasn't her mom's letter.
Well, no. But, like... It would how many letters do you think she gets, that kind of thing? Like she could have just thrown it out. Taylor Swift. Why did Taylor Swift have to read a 6-page letter? She reads it, thought it was like so beautiful and everything like that. My friend wrote her number on the letter. Taylor Swift called up my friend and had like a 10-minute conversation with her, just like how like, thank you so much. Like, it's like so nice to see like fans like that. Like, I'm so happy to have been able to help you. Like, next time I'm around town, I really want to get you some tickets to my concert. Had a 10-minute conversation with her after reading like a 6-page letter. Like, how many like celebrities like really like care about their fans and like are that close and that kind of thing? Do you know any celebrities that just called up someone because like they?
So you like her?
So yeah, she's perfect. Like,
Okay.
so we're gonna find some more quotes.
Oh, good lord.
I got him that. It was a mistake.
Mm-hmm.
It's not
This is still
not a mistake. I want to go online though because the quote that I want to tell you isn't in here.
What was a quote that you want to...
No, the one quote about being fearless.
Yeah.
I'm not stupid. But there's a really beautiful quote she says that, like, fans are my favorite thing in the world. I've never been the type of artist who has that line drawn between their friends and their fans. The line's always been blurred for me. I'll hang out with them after the show. I'll hang out with them before the show. If I see them in the mall, I'll stand there and talk to them for 10 minutes.
Why not 15 minutes?
So,
I'm being such an ass.
I'm going to have to go online, and I will find you this one quote about... I'd rather you that quote. You liked it, right, Rachel? Don't even lie. You're going to try to, like, act all
I've never
cool
seen
for
her.
Carrie, but...
I don't remember the quote, to
I'm
be
not
honest.
saying that I don't like Taylor Swift. I just didn't know why you were.
You want to know what I'm a little
bit
bit confused about? How come her CD that you're so passionate about isn't in your room by your stereo?
Because it was in the CD player downstairs on the computer.
Good answer.
I don't know why it's not on your iTunes.
It is on my iTunes as well.
Is she coming to